Alright, my name is Kaden.
This is Frankie.
This is our project called Project AthloSense. We are a sensor-based impact detection system for contact sports.
So the biggest problem with contact sports is the number of concussions that athletes face. So in California alone, across the nation, is estimated 300,000 athletes receive a concussion, and it's also estimated that 50% of those concussions go unreported. So the problem our project tries to solve is to limit the number of concussions that go unreported by giving the appropriate people information the necessary information to deduce that a person should be checked for a concussion.
And then regarding our project, we started off with a hardware system where we had wires and sensors on the outside mounted to the helmet where we could detect it, and then connected to a website which we built using programming, as you can see here, the code. And through these we could create an impact data log that's connected to the helmet, and we're able to constantly track the different outputs and different concussion points within an athlete's practice cycle. So currently we are implementing PCB, if you want to elaborate on that.
Yes, so what a PCB is it's called a printed circuit board, and pretty much when you think of any electronic system that's inside of like your everyday items, it will have a PCB. So we designed one so it not only consolidate our project, but also it consolidates it, but also makes it a lot more structurally sound because we don't have to worry about wires disconnecting. So this is our design for our PCB. It is two-sided, and it has every single component that was in our prototype, but it is condensed.
Yeah, and then regarding our PCB, we essentially used an outside source, and then we were able to get the components, and then we self-soldered it in class to be able to save on the cost to make this product as cheap as possible. And regarding cost, so we went under expert interviews where we talked to the football coach, nurse, and different experts on campus to kind of get a regard and the cost of our product, if you want to elaborate on that.
The biggest issue with products like this on the market currently is that they're extremely expensive. Additionally, another issue that rises with products on the market is that they like the high end at the NFL level require special individuals to interpret the data, which is not plausible for the amateur level, like the high school and even semi-pro leagues. So our product hopefully solves all of those issues. Furthermore, when testing our product, what we needed to do is actually put it in the same conditions that would appear on a football field or on a lacrosse field, right? So we actually simulated live impacts so we could get data and show that our product is working. And since we actually know, we actually could calculate the force of collisions, we could actually see how accurate our product is. So that went into part of testing.
Yeah, we went to 4 stages of testing, making sure each part of the product was calibrated correctly, including like the diagonal force metrics and just how accurate it is over a long period of time regarding sensing collisions. So we went through, we worked with athletes on the school teams to implement this type of testing. And our final product is complete currently. We have integrated the PCB inside the helmet with a 3D printed case. And this is the PCB design as I've shown before. So this is all complete. It's our original device shrinked into a PCB sensor. And then also our website and code is all complete, where you can see clearly we can have impact data logs. This is the programming behind all of it. So regarding our testing, we wanted to focus on making it as real world as possible, not in the sense that we want to implement this product into NFL teams, but into high school teams, which is why we work with local high school athletes to kind of essentially test out this device before we actually printed the PCB. And this is our list of building materials and kind of how we went through the process. This is our hardware components.